Hi everyone, it's Ken Mason from Whispering Souls. So this is again one of my things I do once a week where I'm able to do some free reads for uh, people who request them or send in a message or whatnot and would like one. So this week we have three people. They're all tarot cards. Um, so to explain a little bit about tarot cards, I've been doing tarot for 25 years, so I've developed this for doing quick reads. It's a 5 card read, and simply the card looks at the next up to the next 2 years. I don't do past or present because you already know what the present is, and the past is the past, and why would you care about the past? To know about it today, you already know about the past. But you know, things in the past you may want to deal with, so you would come and see me for a full read, and that's when we would deal with the past. But for a 5 card read, I don't. I can't say that I don't care about the past, but at this point in time, I just feel that the past is just not worth getting into. So the first one is for Michelle B. We will see what see what it gives up for her. Again, I don't know her; she's not here. So hopefully this makes sense to her. What I'm trying to do is connect to her on a spiritual level, not on a physical level. And please forgive my wording today because, again, I'm still suffering from a stroke I had a while back, and it's been a little bit tough the last couple of weeks, and ups and downs, but you know what? The thing is every time I get an up and down, the faster it is the next step up. So it's coming along. You know, I'm obviously never going to get 100%, but it's coming along to the point where I can help people without problems, and hopefully I don't get sick at night. So anyway, that's my problem. Sorry, talking about it, but anyway, for Michelle B, let's see what I have for her. So the first thing I'm seeing with these cards, again, a lot of good cards here. You know, there's nothing really major I see here that you're probably going to need to do. So, you know, there is some shifting coming along. What I see, the first 2 cards is something to do with your house, where you may have put some money in, or you're either selling it, but it's also configuring your money for it. Perhaps you want to do work on it or sell it, but you may have to move money around to do that. But there may be, I also feel there's some arguments that are going to come around the house, or perhaps, I don't know if you have a partner or whatnot, but just feel there's some arguments that are going to come with this, or a bit of pushback. And we also have the Emperor, which is basically saying, use your logic when it comes to these decisions, or your house, or what you would like to do with your house. Again, don't get angry, just go out, be very logical, or if you're doing it on your own, find something for some logic or from decision making on that point. We also have, you know, some happiness for you moving along the way with the major decision card. And so the major decision card, which I'll just pull the 6th card for it. Again, if you look at here, the decision card is about somebody in your family, or you may have to deal with somebody in your family. So there's a major decision coming about your family over the next couple of years. But all in all, I don't feel that there's a huge problem, other than the settling between either your partner or somebody in the family that's going to kind of move you up and down for the next year or so. And again, that major decision of what to do with that. Anyway, I hope that makes sense for you. So the next one I have here is for Jocelyne F. So, again, over the next 2 years, the first thing I'm seeing is right now at this point in time some finding some contentment with your family or in your relationship or just people around you. It's being very content in life and being more of what we call a matriarch, taking care of family, looking at them. If they're okay, then don't interfere or let them go on their path. If there's an argument going on, um, especially with the devil card, it's more of a situation with you that if you're not involved, then don't get involved. So don't try to solve things that you're not involved with. Just take a cup of tea, go in another room, let other people solve the problems. You may want to, but the whole idea behind here is just don't really get involved, and it'll help you down this path. Now, everybody always gets worried about, like this card, which is the devil card. I call this the mother-in-law card, which means somebody interfering with your life, which is what we were just talking about. So again, you may be some arguments going around or being people upset or whatnot, but it's all about looking at what you need to do and to not get involved if you don't need to. You also have the strength card, which says that you're going to use your own inward strength to be able to solve these problems. And along with with this card here, which is the 7 card, which means if you feel like you're stuck there, you don't get out of it. Like, don't just stand there and feel stuck and let people push you around. If you find the way to get out of this situation, then take it and walk out. Remember, it's your life. You don't have to be involved with other people. People don't have to have you solve their problems. So if you don't have to and you don't want to, then simply find the path and get away from it. So that's all I have for you for the next little while. So the next one is for Anna, F. Again, with tarot is also a lot about showing what's coming up, and if you don't want that to happen, then you could use steps to go and not have that happen, or take. It's like knowing that somebody's going to be sick or something, and what you can do is you can go to those people and say, hey, I know you're going to get sick or whatnot, and you're just not telling me. Let's take you to the doctor. Let's see what's going on. And a lot of times that will happen, and you get to solve these issues, or at least delay illnesses or money things. So a lot of them are warnings, or they're not set in stone. So you can just go out and say, hey, I need to make these changes so this doesn't happen. So Anna. Okay. So Anna, the first thing I see is, again, with the house coming up and having enough money to deal with the issues with the house. Either you're selling it or putting more money into it, whichever one it is. But this one also says that you're going to have the money to move forward and do what you like, but if you give money to people, or if you put too much money out, you are going to get hurt. So if it's family members or somebody who's asking for money, don't give money out. Or if you do, sign a contract, make sure you yourself are protected. But really, in the end, this one basically says, do not give money to people, regardless of who they are, kids, whatever. The Hangman says everything you've been waiting for is not going to come to you. So, as in life, as we show our patience and we go do work and we work and work and work and have patience for what's coming, we always get what we're waiting for spiritually. And this one's just saying what you've been working towards in your life, you're not going to be rewarded with. And again, the same card as last time, where we saw this one, which says, don't allow yourself to get stuck by other people, especially situations or whatnot. Use your logic, not your emotions, and just move along. But we also have this card, which says that the past is being swept away. You're moving into a much better or happier location in your life. So it means that the things you're working on are going to move forward. You're going to be able to be rewarded from your creativity and the stuff you're working on. So but keep working forward. Don't just sit back and wait for it. You have to keep moving forward. So anyway, everybody, that's all I have for everyone. Again, like I said, there was only 3 this time. So hopefully I'll see you next time, and do more readings, and help you all. And don't forget, we have a discussion area on our website where you can come in, ask questions, put up stories, put your own, put your own thoughts and whatnot. It's a great place to discuss, give ideas. So if even if you're a teacher, you can go in there and put your thoughts, your teachings. Everything is pretty much allowed in this area spiritually, as long as it's not detrimental or poking at people or demanding people that what you are saying is the absolute truth. I've always gone in life saying everything that I know is just what I know. It could be wrong. I think it's right, but I could be wrong. And everybody's decision, everybody's path, everybody's direction is theirs. And I will not, certainly not tell them they're wrong, because nobody's ever wrong. It's just a good place to get together and discuss ideas and have some fun. So anyway, so it's right over there. I always get my anyway. So go to these websites or Facebooks, and we'll help you out. Okay, thank you. Bye.